Hey guys, it's Burgos here, and I ask one of the top players in Age of Empires, and also I have close to 3 years playing Kingdom Builders, and we have discussions over the best and the fastest progress in this game, what you should actually know, and how to go in general. If you feel confused about something, I really hope this video answer most of your questions and give you these aha moments. We love these aha moments, especially if something is confusing. Now, from first look, the game is having house. I'm not going to go in details which building is for what, but there's going to be couple general points. It's going to be in general three. It's going to be building your city, the buildings inside, and what's for what and what you should do. The research. The research is something that is maybe is one of the most important buildings in the game. And finally, we're going to talk about the heroes and troops, because I say heroes and troops because some heroes are specialized. Some heroes are responsible for specific troop. For example, Miyamoto Musashi is for swordsman. Here we have pikemen. Here we have, of course, archers and swordsmen. In general, all these heroes are responsible for a specific troop. That's why I'm going to put it on a same place like heroes and troops. So first thing first is going to be the researches. This is maybe going to be the most important place. So I'm just going to start directly from the most important place. And I'm going to go, I'm just going to speed up this thing a little. And yeah, when you open your researches, you're going to see two, I don't know if you can actually see, I'll put myself here. It's military and economic. Uh, if you play some of the, okay, I'm not going to compare this with some other games just to not lose time, because maybe you play this game, maybe you don't, maybe it's your first kingdom building game, nobody know. But my suggestion, now you have maybe brief overview. Military, here is your troops. Trine swordsman, this is going to open tier 2. As you can see, there's two things here. Right now I'm training cavalry. I don't have trained marksmen, so I'm going to upgrade it and I'm going to start training marksmen. But the point here is the troops have their tiers. If you go in any barracks, maybe this is going to be combined also with the buildings. In the barracks, you're going to see you have tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, 4, 5, 6, and tier 7. Bro, even though tier 7 is actually looking like a tier 6, there are difference. Of course, there's going to be difference, but it's not like tier 5. It's tier 7. This is something that we have to mention. And the way you have to achieve this is going to be through the university. Here is here is the way you should proceed here. But why I don't suggest going with the military? It's just because at the beginning, everybody need to develop their cities. You cannot go, I mean, you can go, but it's not going to be right to go straight directly with the military and not having rest of the, not having the economy. And by economy, here we're going to go for the economy tower tree, but the economy is huge, reduced by a lot the time needed for buildings, for researches. And if you're smart enough, you're going to know that speed ups is the most important thing. I mean, maybe you don't know that, sorry about if you're smart enough, but you're going to know that the speed ups in the game is one of the most important things. In every kingdom building, just by kingdom building, the building time is increasing with your progression. So every saved speed up is something good. So from the military, I strongly suggest go for unit type training speed. This is going to give you 10% training speed, which is awesome. And maybe open tier 2. This is just at the beginning. Currently I'm also at the beginning. I think I play for a while, like like 2 days. Nah, it's basically couple hours. To be honest, it's just couple hours. It's like maybe 12 hours, but before that, since I was not having account, this is basically my first account. I spoke with other people and they also shared their opinions. Now, hospital capacity is not that important. Why I say to go only for the first tier? It's just the next tier, which is tier 3, that is right here, is far away, to be honest. It's little far away. After this, you have Pigman health, some boosts, deployable troops, uh, level extra deployable troops. So this is something also very good, because when you go out of your castle, you're going to see that you can actually deploy like 3 heroes. Go from I already have like 3 heroes deployed, and if I want to deploy the other one, I can. It needs this one, and this is going to be from technologies, basically from the research. Just brief overview of the important moments in the research, especially from point of view of university or academy, like I like to call it. And yeah, from there you can go deployable troops, deployable troops 1, 2, and yada yada yada. This is also very good. It's going to increase your training speed. I'm not so sure to which level this can be done, but if it's like 5, it can be go maybe to 15%. I'm not quite sure what is this, but this is going to be very important also. But it's so far away. Before that, you need to build your city, you need to build your kingdom. So for me is the economy tower tree. Now resource protection, you don't care about this. Village production, you don't care about this. um Production in the mills is good. I mean, everything is good because it's gonna give you some resources. And boy, I struggle with resources. Yeah, no joke. I struggle with resources. Troop what most likely is going to be when you do your gathering stuffs and just to gather more food gathering. But this is not the important. This is the important. Building speed. Starting with from 1%, most likely is going to be 10%, like the training speed. And also research speed, 10%. So imagine if you have something that need to be built for 10 hours. By reducing with 10%, going to win 1 hour. Same for the buildings. So everything that you reduce the time is with crucial importance. And since you're sorry about that, you're at the stage where you build your kingdom, you need researches, you need buildings. You're not going to need that much troops. Now today I saw one strange dude actually attack some other dude. It was very strange. It was on the Alliance territory, if I remember correctly, and the guy just sent 3 legions and died so easy. So there's going to be people who is very new. I remember back in the days when I was starting playing this type of games, I was just getting off my army and I started attack some castles. I didn't actually understand what was going on. I saw that I lose. I was thinking, okay, but his HP of the hero get low, and I was thinking, okay, if I strike again, things are going to get better, but they didn't get better. And when I learned where is the reports, I saw my death troops, and it was painful day. It was painful day. I mean, this is before so much time, but most likely if you see something that is happening like this, especially in the early stages, most likely this player is very new, and or is maybe player who just no, it should be very new. I mean, if you invest time in your castle, most likely you don't want to lose your troops, that is, or whatever. You don't want to lose anything. You want to only get stuffs. And yeah, but anyway, the building speed and research speed is very important. Now here, not that important. Gathering troops attack, gathering troops defense, most likely again. 2 from the civilization, 1/2 reduction of the deaths when you gather. The second one is having something like 10% more defense when you gather. Here I see gathering troops attack, gathering troops defense. So ex- I'm expecting in the future to see a lot of attacks over gathering mines. So you send your hero to gather and somebody attack your hero. This is what I think. Here we get building and research speed, and it's not that far. It's not that far, by the way, to get the building and research too, which is going to be even better. Here start not from 1%, here start from 1.5%. So this can actually go up to 15%, something like this. And same for the research. And having this research and building speed reduction is going to just boost your account by a lot. You're going to build fast, you're going to research fast, and researching fast, you're going to open your military way more faster. Period. This is how the things work. So I strongly suggest start with economy tower tree. You have some production. This is not important. In general, this is the two important researches. Of course, you can go further. Building speeds 3, research speeds 3. Here is even 2%. So imagine if you stack all this percentage together, you can even end up like 2 times more faster building. If it's 10 hours, it can go to 5 hours, something like this. But I think this is going to be very late stage of the game. Since this is not so big tower tree, I mean research tree, and from the military here we have way more. Look at this. This is level 7. Still, everything is connected with the buildings you're actually doing. Currently I cannot level up because it needs university level 7. So at the moment I'm not so sure at which level most likely the buildings are, the city castles. I'm thinking to level 25, but let's see the buffs. Maybe we're going to have some information here. Not that much information. Not that much, but yeah, in general, researches is with crucial importance for your development over the game. Now you can go outside to do some gathering. Okay, I trained the archers. See, this thing is currently not open it. Oh, I need to upgrade. Oh, I don't have pikemen. Okay, understood. So yeah, I'm going to also open the pikemen. And there's other things about, especially for the military research and why to go to level 2. It's just when you go to train some troop or promote the troop, you're going to see here the time is 1.7. Now, one of my best strategy for kingdom buildings and especially for the military is I want to hit a time where when I go to sleep, when I wake up, the troops is going to be ready. What I mean by that is here to be like 8 hour, the promotion time or the training time. I want to be something like 8 hour. So like this is going to cover all the time I have sleeping or just doing my job at work or whatever. Just give you the freedom to actually, you know, here is still level 1 since we just start the pikemans, and this one is going to be level 2. Going to promote that. It's going to be for 38 minutes. Of course, when you level up the building, you go for upgrade, is going to be increasing how many troops you're going to train, and I think this is going to be very is going to even more increase the time needed to train all these troops. And the great thing is if you get some troops trained, it's going to appear here and you can loot your troops still there. I think this is something I saw. Should be like this if I remember correctly, but it's like green heads and you can collect some troops even that they're not finished. Something that I don't see in the other kingdom buildings. Now let's talk about the buildings. Main priority, town center, period. Level up town center is going to open new buildings, is going to allow you to upgrade the other buildings, and you're definitely going to need to upgrade some the other buildings, especially for the houses. By upgrading the houses is going to increase the village capacity. So just going from 8 to 9, here you're going to be able to train villagers, and by training these villagers you're going to send them on different places where they're going to work. Now the best way to do it is just clicking over here, and for example the hourly food production is 9 from 9, 6 from 6. Here we have 3 from 3, 6 from 6. Currently this one gathering stone respawning, there's some timers, but you can actually place people here. You can take out the people, you can add people, and as you can see here, even change. This is something in extra that you're going to receive from this worker. So I don't know, at this point I have like 24 busy people and 44 total. That means 20 people don't do nothing. If I was a business, most likely I'm going to bankrupt if I have so many people doing nothing. But this is one of the places where your town center is needed, or city castle. I like to call it city castle, but let's say it's called town center, since the name is town center. Here, the limit 8. Can we see something? So I have 8. It can go to level 30. Sorry, my mistake. It can go to level 30. So this is going to be wonk building. Let me speed up this thing a little. I'm going to use like 41 minutes. I'm going to use 130 minutes, 110 minutes, 1 minute, and one extra 1 minute. Wow, 1.55k building boost. Oh my god. Purchase, yeah, of course. You're going to see a lot of this type of advertisements, which is completely fine. And the best thing is, when you need to build some building and it depends on other building, you saw what happened. I just click the next, and I get to the final one, which is tavern. Quick use, and I'm going to upgrade this tavern, and immediately suggest you alias help. And I'm not quite sure how much time. I think it's like 1 minute minimum each help, so it's going to reduce the time. Definitely is going to reduce the time. Soon the university is going to finish, and let me start some other research. Right now I'm going to go this one, production of the mills. Now production of the mills is not something important, but I'm going to try to go for the next one, but it's actually required level 7 of this thing, and we're going to upgrade the university. And as you can see, even upgrading some buildings is going to give you some extra buffs. Our research speed from 6% is going to be 7%. 1% research speed is very nice. Now we don't care about the power. Maybe when we try to join some good alliance, we're going to care about the power, since top alliances are looking for big power people, and this is going to help maybe only there. But in general, we care about this percentage over here. And as you can see, I struggle from resources, which bring me to the next point of this video. And this is going to be a gathering. Go outside from here, and you can point different places where to do some gathering. You just click on gather, you click on one of the heroes here. Maybe, for example, all of my 3 heroes right now is doing some gathering. I'm not going to remove them, but if you have free hero that is doing nothing, you can basically just send him over this gathering spot, and it shows like 54k food remaining here. So yeah, this may be one of the best way because let me see how much time is actually left here. Uh, I gathered 231. I don't remember for how much, but I don't think there is 1 hour till I send this hero to gather. It can be less, it can be more, but it's around 1 hour. The gathering is with huge importance just because all these buildings that you have to provide you with woods. Look at this. These buildings is providing me with food. And when I click on these buildings, 7.5k from both of these two buildings with 3 people assigned here, 3 people assigned here. Only 7.5. Outside I get 250 for 1 hour. So you can imagine how the gathering outperform by a lot all these inside um, lumber mills or meat buildings that produce meats and blah blah blah. So yeah, you have some troops trained. Just click, you're going to get some troops. 51 troops. There's way more to go, but yeah, I think this is very nice feature in the game. And finally, I'm going to talk about the heroes. Oh boy, the heroes. Currently, this is my heroes, as you can see. Um, I'm going to start with first with my favorite one. This is Miyamoto Musashi. This is a hero that I actually buy with a bundle. So it's not something that I actually summon. I buy this hero. I'm a WoW spender in this game in general. So yeah, maybe I have to say that I'm a WoW spender. But yeah, the other hero is I also buy Leonidas, and basically from here, just click here, going to show you to this limited offer, a heroic trump, and inside you can basically select one of these two heroes. I have them both. I have Muan and I have Leonidas. Where's my heroes? So yeah, we have Leonidas, very good hero, pikeman, um, and is hitting like 3 targets for very decent amount of damage. 214%. Do we have something else here? Every time your troops lose 1%, unit increase the damage by 2% up to 100%. So you can actually imagine how strong this bad boy is. It's a very good one. This is the hero that everybody start with. This is Josephine. Now the specific for this hero is actually she is specialist archers and swordsmen. This is extremely rare. Since here we see pikemans, here we see Swordmans. This one, the main hero you start with, is actually with 2 heroes. And I summoned this one 2 times. I don't know how. Maybe with, in the tutorial, you have to go and do some summonings. And I managed to summon her from the first time. After this, I make some summons. And I think I was having like 23 summons, and each legendary have 0.05% to be summoned, the whole full card with this legendary hero. And I managed to summon full hero, but it's actually 5 items, 5 swords that actually get summoned, so it's 0.05 per sword, so in total it's like something like 0.25%. But anyway, this is the lady that I summon. This one, as I said, I buy, and Cleopatra, I have no idea how I get her, but I have her. Still, she's a gathering hero. It's a cavalry swordsman. But yeah, based on the number of the march unit type speciality, the bonus will be 5, 10, and 50%. This is leading troops when the units they will get bonuses for all attributes. This is also very good hero, not gonna lie. It's not something related to the gathering, which little surprised me. I base it, but yeah, it's attributes in general. So, from point of the heroes, each of the hero have specific troop to lead. This pikeman, this swordsman. For example, for Sahi, when leading troops that fit with the hero unit speciality, they will get bonus attributes based on the number of marches. Unit basically get bonus 5, 10, 15%. Now I don't suggest, but most likely this is going to be the best ways. Um, Soon I'm going to start making some hero tutorials, some in deep for some heroes, just to help the people to understand better the heroes, because the heroes may actually be the one that is going to help you to decide with which troop to be your main troop, because most likely we're going to have main troops at some point. Somebody's going to be marksman, somebody's going to be swordsman, and blah blah blah. But yeah, for now this is my favorite hero and I'm focused over swordsman. The first troop I opened as a tier 2 was swordsman, and blah 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 swordsman. I'm also with Japanese fraction, which is giving some extra stuffs for swordsman defense, and attack against tribes in the world 10%. So basically all the creatures outside, are you going to have 10% fighting them. Don't see any creature right now. There is this thing here. So yeah, I think this is the best fraction, by the way, and it's so cheap to change your fraction. This is most of the kingdom building games is extremely hard to do it, but if you want to change it, it's like 200 coins from these coins, and I have tons of coins. So most likely it's going to be a very often switching the civilization, which I don't know, have mixed feelings about this, but yeah, it is what it is. So for heroes, is going to be the tavern. I think most of the people are familiar with that. Most likely we're going to have some different. Most likely there's going to be some events in the future. I expect. Just to maybe increasing the legendary work, because brother, look at this thing. 0.05%. What is this thing? How I'm going to summon anything from here with 0.05%. So most likely it's going to be events that is going to increase this percentage by a what. But yeah, heroes mostly stack it with the troops. Most likely, like every normal person, you're going to train everything here. It's not like I'm going to be swordsman main. I'm going to train only swordsman. I'm not going to do anything here. If you have a chance to train all these 4 troops, just do it. Just do it. Easy peasy. Just do it. So yeah, I think I actually cover most of the things that I spoke with the other people. That is very how to say, very familiar with this type of kingdom builders, and also playing the game in general. So I really hope this video help you, or at least give you a second opinion over what is going on here, and maybe some aha moments. And yeah, like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.